hopefully we are back up and going here. First and foremost, sorry guys, I don't know if any of you caught my Instagram live stream or Facebook live stream really quickly. I stepped away for a quick second to go use the bathroom and get a new drink of water, and I came back and everything had just completely froze up on me. I checked my phone to see if the stream was even still up and running, and we weren't. So I just had to completely power down my computer, make sure that on my antivirus that nothing crazy was going on really quickly. But yeah, it seems like everything is finally back to normal. So hopefully we'll get some people on here in a minute. Again, I'm sorry about that inconvenience really quickly. I don't know exactly what the hell happened there. But yeah, so again, need to get a desktop really soon. If stuff like that keeps happening, it's going to happen within hours or days, because I'm not going to have shit like that keep on happening. Obviously, I want this stream to be the best stream possible for all of you. But yeah, hopefully we'll start getting some viewership back really quickly. I went live, again, like I said, I went live on Facebook really quickly, went live on Instagram really quickly to give you guys a quick update on that. But how's it going, Josh? Sorry about that. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what the hell happened there. I came back, the whole laptop was just frozen. I couldn't even like move my my thing was like this on the like chat or something, and it wouldn't even move. I couldn't do anything. I hit Control-Alt-Delete trying to go into the task manager, like nothing. It was just completely frozen. So I powered everything down, completely rebooted the entire laptop, and it was rebooting super slow. Everything was loading super slow. I pulled up my antivirus just to make sure really quickly that somebody hadn't like tapped in to me or anything, and it said nothing was there. So yeah, with that being said, hopefully everything will continue to run all right. But let me make sure I get my volume back up here really quickly. But yeah, hopefully the stream will continue. Like I said, let me know, of course, if anything crazy happens. If it starts to freeze up or block up or anything like that. It shouldn't now. It looks like everything's finally back to normal. But again, apologize for that little 10-minute or however long it was inconvenience. Yeah, like literally, I was only gone for what, maybe a minute or two. Came back and frozen. Stream had literally just ended as I was walking in the door, apparently. And yeah, so now this is part 2 already. I didn't plan on stopping until lunch and doing part 2 afternoon, but is what it is. Guess we'll just see. It even reload whenever I rebooted this. It was on drip, and I don't even think we were looking at drip, so that's a little confusing as well. But yeah, I got a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? I think I might have an idea on why this happened, but I'm not one to assume anything. I'll go back and look at the chat later, and I might have to take a little bit of action against somebody, but doesn't matter. Anyways, we'll keep on powering forward. How's everybody doing? Looks like we now have 3 of you now in here. How's everybody doing on their trades right now? I'm in Adam's group. I don't know if you guys are in Adam's group on the WhatsApp, but sounds like he's having a really good day. What'd he say? He called the stock out last night, VRTFH. We can go ahead and take a look at it if you guys want. He got in it. It's a penny stock. So for those of you that enjoy the penny stocks, here goes another one. VRTHF was one of them. He said he got in around 36 cents, and he's out at 39.50, like 39.5 cents. And he even said he thought he had more potential to keep running, and definitely did. It got up to 43.43 apparently. So that was a good call out by him. It definitely ran first thing this morning. This is not personally a stock that I really like, personally, to be honest. Just because it's just actually it's not that bad. The one day didn't look that great on it, but it's not a horrible penny stock in all honesty. Big mover. But yeah, congratulations to him. I don't know what the percentage is on that, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. He said around 36, and he said he got out. Come on. He said he got out where? Around 39.5, so about right there. He made about 10%, so good for him. That's an awesome gain right there. But yeah, so if you're interested in that stock, there it is. It's up 24%. I wouldn't mess with it today. I don't even think he would. That's why he got out. So it definitely has more potential, and it's already gone up 3-4 cents since then. Another one that he said he is looking at is, oh, that's just for options. But he apparently has options on TEGP. So TEGP, if we want to take a look at that. I think he said he has calls at 22 or 22.50, and he's wondering if it'll hit that. Right now it's at 21, even though he's not watching. I'm just saying if you guys are interested in this, like I said, always looking to just learn off of other people, like-minded people. 180 day. Let's take a look here. So, okay, I can see where he gets 22.50 from, because that's about where the SMA is on the 180 day. And it's actively trending down, so it's obviously going to continue to make lower highs and lower lows if that trend continues, of course. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 22.50. He says his expiration, I don't know when his expiration is actually. Looks like about a month, but yeah, I think he can hit 22.50 on that. But I don't know if you guys are interested in that. This stock's a pretty big mover, in all honesty. It went from about $20 to 21. So what's the percentage on that? 20 to about 21. It's moved about 4 to 5% in the last day, so market day. So yeah, if you're all interested in that one, I'm personally probably not gonna mess with it myself. But by all means, if you like it, hop in it. Let's take a look at Acre. It's been a while since we checked Acre. Look at it. It's just kind of hovering. It's not really doing all that much. I'm not really liking this one anymore, in all honesty. It's just not worth it. I might even take it. I think I'm going to go ahead and remove it, actually. Fitbit, let's take a look at it. Fitbit hasn't really, it's been a little bit of a mover. Wow, apparently moved like a quick 2%. But overall, looking at Fitbit, it's not really. I mean, it just broke above the 180-day SMA. I have my alert. I've had this alert set for a while at 560. I think if it can break 560, we'll see it continue on up to possibly recent highs of around $7. So I'll revisit it at that point. That's the only reason it's even still on my watch list, in all honesty. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents on it. It's not too far off from it. So, and if we look at it recently, I think it's been actively trending up recently, kind of. Yeah. So again, it keeps getting rejected right around 540, 545. So it'll be interesting to see if it can just break on out. But for the time being, I'm out of Fitbit as well. So right now we're at 3 people watching. Again, I don't even know how many we had watching whenever everything happened. But again, sorry to anyone that won't be watching this afternoon because of that. But hopefully it does not happen again. I don't know what the hell was going on, but like I said, I might have an idea, but I don't want to pre-assume anything because I didn't put any personal information out there, but you never know. How's it going, Adam? We were just going over I was just going over your chat talking about the gains that you had this morning. Sounds like you're having a hell of a Monday. No, I did not. No. I was just kind of going over a few of my watch lists really quickly just because, like I mentioned in your chat too, we just had major technical difficulties. We're just getting back up. Looks like now we have about 3-4 people watching. Still gaining some people back, hopefully. But we're actually just going over your gains. Sounds like you're having a hell of a Monday. But no, I'm not taking a position. I won't take a position until 560. Why? Because there's a solid resistance lately right around 540, 550, and I want it to break above that, so I set it at 560 because if we get above 560, I think we will see it probably hit highs of $6 or $7, which would obviously be a pretty good investment at that point, maybe a longer term or swing trade or something. But good thing is it has finally broke above the 180-day SMA. Again, I just want to see it bounce at or above, which it looks like it might be trying to do. So it's going to be interesting to see if this trends down or if it kind of just bounces and continues to staircase on up. I've had that limit set at 560 like ever since I've started trading, actually. So yeah, if it gets above 560 and holds it, then I'll probably get in and then ride it up to $6 or $7 because that's a pretty big profit potential at that point. But as for now, no, I'm not holding anything within Fitbit. I don't know when earnings are. Looks like earnings is a couple weeks away, so that's gonna be interesting to see what happens there too, because they have not had good earnings over and over and over. So for about a year now, I think. So you didn't buy RTHF. It was just alert. Watch for those. I think. What was it? That wasn't the one I was talking about. The one or is it? RTH. Oh, okay. So you didn't buy it. It was just an alert. Watch for those. I think the only long-term gain for FISB. Yeah, it needs to be bought out too. I don't know by who though. Maybe Under Armour or somebody. But yeah, we did look at that one that I got on the alert or whatever. What was it? VRTHF. Jumped up 24% this morning, so that wasn't that bad actually. And when I was looking at the 180 day, I wasn't too what's what I'm looking for. Like I wasn't saying it was a bad stock at all for sure. I saw the potential that it could continue to gap up to the SMA or push up, whatever term you want to use. Let's see. And yeah, I mean today it definitely had a huge push up for sure. I even mentioned that I personally would probably not mess with this stock myself, but I mean I definitely see the potential for sure. I mean in a period of how many days? A few days, it's jumped from 29 cents. I mean that's 44%. Again, I do not ever hold penny stocks overnight, but I mean there's definitely potential for quick. I mean look, it just jumped 5% in less than a minute. It went down to 19, now it's back up to. I mean it's just a huge mover, like most penny stocks, big movers. VHRS. Very tricky penny stocks, you're right. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I know me personally, I'm never going to hold a penny stock overnight just because every time I did, I got burned. But I mean, to me, you don't even, with these highly volatile penny stocks, why do you even need to try to swing trade them in all honesty? I mean, just look at today. Like, let's say you bought it on the rise. Say you even waited. Say you didn't get into like 37 or 38. And you rode it up to 39, that's still 5, almost 6% profit there. So I mean, why even try to like squeeze more and more out of it? Or let's say you do try to squeeze the most out of it. Say you still bought around 37, and say you rode it up to like the high. Why would you risk up 14, 15%? Why would you risk? I don't know. Some people are gamblers, and I don't know. Me personally, I will never hold a penny stock overnight. I'm not saying that you will or that you did, but I'm just saying in general. The most I would do is day trade a penny stock. But yeah, that one's definitely a good mover today for sure. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what it can do, if it can continue on up to that SMA too. I mean, it's not that far from it when you think about it. I mean, it is, but it's not. I mean, if it goes up another 8 cents, that's another about 18, 19% profit for one. And for two, if it can break above that, who's to say where it's going to stop, in all honesty? Because, I mean, I don't see really a true. You might see a resistance again around 56. But, I mean, after that, I don't think you're going to see a solid resistance until 70 cents. So, that'll be interesting to see for sure. Can't get too greedy, especially with these 100%. You are 100% right on that. We were watching HEAR here. We were watching this one, Hear Me, I believe is the name of it. Oh, Here. God damn it. Can't learn to type. Hear Me is the name of the company. We've been watching this one. I think Friday we were watching this one too. What the hell is this? I've never seen that. Oh, a split. Anyways. Looking at the... what's the 10-day we were looking at? So, I mean, lately it's been kind of trending up, which we like. The only thing to be on the lookout for is that it can potentially have a whole huge pullback. It might not happen in one day, but as you can see, it got up recently really high like this once, and then just started to pull back over a period of about a week, and then now we're starting to trend back up. So, like I was telling the person, I don't remember who it was, I was telling somebody earlier about this. It's already up 14% on the day. Does that mean it's untradeable today? No, but it tends to have its biggest moves first thing in the morning, I noticed, and then kind of just stutters out in the afternoon. So, I mean, there's still potential when we look in here just really closely. Like, say you bought in at the dip, say you got in right here and rode it up. In a period of 7 minutes, you made 5%. So it reminded me a lot of FTFT from Friday. So gap over the trend line on here ain't healthy. Yeah. Look for a point. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was just talking about. Not on this 1 day. What was it? The 10 day. Well, how's the 180 day look too? Yeah, 180 day. Definitely well overextended. Now, does that mean that we're necessarily going to pull from 446 or 448, whatever, all the way down to 220 in 1 day? We could. I mean, that's only 50%. I mean, we see movers like that every single day when it comes to penny stocks. But do I think it's necessarily going to happen? Probably not. I mean, it can over a long period, a week or so maybe, but for the time being, I would just play this more as a minute stock, as I like to say. Wait, is this Turtle Beach, actually? I didn't know that, if it is. But either way, point being, I'd play this more as what I like to call a quick flip minute stock. Like I said, buy in at a dip, sell it in a matter of minutes, 8 minutes for 6%. Take those profits and go home. Like I said, 5-6% a day. Can you imagine how much your account's going to grow if you can do that? And I mean, you're doing this in a matter of minutes. That's why I said I'm even considering hopping back in, experimenting some with penny stocks. I'm thinking about, again, splitting my account in two. That way, obviously, I can day trade literally every single day if I wish. And then two, what I'm thinking about doing is like with some of it, like 1 day I'll do a little bit with penny stocks. Another day I'll do like ETFs or my traditional stocks, whatever. And then future options probably. But again, it's just playing around, figuring out what works best for you. And I think with me working overnights and whatnot, obviously I'm a little tired. I think playing these quick flips, these quick 2 to 6, 10% movers in a matter of minutes. I mean, I'm definitely like I said, I learned my lesson last week to cover profits. And like I said, I mean, you see how many dip buy opportunities, and I call these dip buys. A lot of people probably wouldn't refer to them as dip buys. I do, just because, I mean, look, that's 4%. I mean, to me, that's a dip buy. I mean, it's not anything huge. I mean, it's just consistency. And if I can get my profits for the day in a matter of minutes or half an hour or even an hour, I'm going to take it. So, hard to play 2 accounts with such small accounts and make money. Well, I'm not saying that I'm going to have like 2 accounts. Like, let me get my Robinhood pulled back up here because I'm still recovering from the glitch or whatever that happened. Let me get it pulled up here. I got a sneaky feeling that somebody was in the comments trying to trick me into giving out my personal email, but that's not going to happen. Anyways, what was I going to do? Yeah, so tomorrow my account should be around $1,000. So what I'm thinking about doing is just limiting myself within this account to saying, okay, about $500 this day, about $500 that day. Well, I was going to say something after that, and my brain just had a brain fart. So, like I was saying, all I'm going to do is like 1 day I'll use penny stocks with that $500, $450, whatever it amounts to, close to $500. Do penny stocks, and then the other day do whatever. But as for hard to play with such small accounts, but no, not really, because obviously, like some days, and I mean, that's another thing. Some days it's easier to get profits, or not easier, but some days are obviously worse than others. So, like, what I've noticed is when I use my full account every other day, or try to go every other day, I notice that I'm not being able to trade as often, because sometimes, let's be real, sometimes you buy stock at a bad time, and what you thought was going to be a day trade turns into a swing, and so then you're kind of just stuck. Because not because you used all of your account, obviously you don't want to use all of your account, but you use such big portion of your account, then sometimes it happens with more than one stock. So like say when I was in DRIP and TVIX, obviously I had so much of my account in DRIP and TVIX, and they turned into more swing trades, and they still ended up not even working out well because I bought them at horrible points, like I mentioned last week. Like pretty much my whole account was tied up, and I really couldn't do anything for like a week. So I'm hoping also by doing that that might limit that a little bit, because obviously you're having different days. I mean, everything's a whole nother day off. A lot of my penny picks in our chart isn't available on Robinhood. Yeah, I noticed that too. I know a lot of penny stocks that I go to look at that have, that's what I've been trying to do too lately. Is like as soon as like I see a penny stock that has potential, I go like almost like, I don't even know, I need to check and see if like CCIH, BVX, I need to see if a few of these that we've looked at this morning are even available on Robinhood. But yeah, I mean that's part of it that comes with, again, that free, cheap. It's one of those things like you pretty much get what you pay for. I know it sucks, but Robinhood still has a lot of stuff out there where like we can make good money. I mean, I don't want to like down Robinhood. Obviously, I use Robinhood, but in the near future, I probably will go with TD Ameritrade going forward. But that probably won't be until I start doing options. Even then, I might still use Robinhood a little bit for options. But again, we'll see with time. But I know in the future, probably for sure by the end of the year, I'll probably be using only TD Ameritrade. Robinhood is very good for when like you're first starting. You can use TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim for your charts, and then use the free trading with Robinhood for making your trades. Again, I don't want people to think Robinhood is 100% free. If we found out it's not, it costs 2 cents per trade. Again, that's nothing. It's pretty much free, but when you start looking at your numbers, you're like, something's not adding up here. I'm like a couple pennies or a dime or so off on my profits and whatnot. Don't worry, it's not that you're doing your math wrong. It's Robinhood does charge about 2 cents per trade. So just a little FYI there. They're not making money just off of their margin accounts and just off Robinhood Gold. They are making money off of trades. Yes, yeah, definitely very user friendly. The only thing I don't like is it's almost dumbed down a little too far, especially from the charts. Honestly, I don't use Robinhood charts whatsoever. I might look at it for like percent changes. Like if I look down my watch list or whatever and see, wow, this is down 12% on the day, then I know to go look in TD Ameritrade. I go into TD Ameritrade, look at that stock, see what potential it has to continue down or reverse and go back up. But as for charts, Robinhood is bad when it comes to charts. But for making trades and everything, yes, super simple. Makes it really easy. But yeah, like I said, definitely suggested for noobs, for sure. And I'm still a noob, so that's why I still use it too. But to me, the only way to me it's really worth using like TD Ameritrade to make trades, or Fidelity, anything that charges like $4 to $5, $10 per trade. For one, I wouldn't pay $10 a trade. I would only pay $5 or $6. Some of them are $5.95, but either way, I would not pay $10 a trade to begin with. And if they did that, I would go back to Robinhood. But point being, I don't think it's worth the money. To me, you need to be at least around $2 to $5 grand for it to be worth it. Like that trade, like the commission or whatever. Because you got to think, the $4.95 fee, you have to multiply that by 2 because you're paying it as you go in, paying as you go out. So pretty much like $10 per trade, whole trade from buying to selling. Hopefully the camera didn't shake too much there. But shoot, what was I saying? I keep looking at my phone. I keep getting some notification. I get emails and all this other shit. I'm just gonna put my phone face down. How about that? But that $5, I mean, $10 essentially from start to finish. Hopefully I'm right there. I'm pretty sure I am, because it's per trade, meaning buying a trade, selling a trade, buying a stock and then selling a stock. So pretty much you're looking at, you need to make $10 to even break even on your commissions. Can you do that with like $1,000 account? Yeah, I mean, if you use $1,000 and make 10%, that's $100. So I mean, then $10 you're at 90, but that's using your entire account balance on one stock, thinking it's going to make 10%. So maybe you need to be at least around $2,000 to $5,000 for that commission to not really, I wouldn't say hurt you, but kind of hurt you, for it to really not mean nothing. Because if you start investing about $1,000 per trade, because say you're at around $5,000, you can afford to then use about $1,000 per trade. Say you make even just 5%, that's $50 on $1,000. That $10, yeah, it's gonna kind of suck. It takes about a percent out of your trade, but it's not a huge deal at the end of the day if you're making 4, 5, 6, 10% per trade. So get a little breakdown for you all when it comes to the cost of trades and how much you need to make. That is why, again, like I said, I'm going to wait probably till at least $2,000 to $5,000 before I start using TD Ameritrade. I really want to start using TD Ameritrade, but again, you just can't justify it whenever you're looking at the cost versus the reward. But yeah. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that one for sure. Again, it seems to be a really quick mover first thing in the morning. So I might consider, to be honest. Yeah, see? Boom. Obviously had a huge drop. Had a little bit of action going on here in the morning. Boom. Boom. And boom. So I'm definitely going to be watching this one first thing in the morning to see what happens. I think I have it in my active watching now. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. See, steel keeps getting rejected. What I say, I wanted to wait because I saw the steel got above $36. Again, when did I set my alarm? Alert, whatever. 37.10. Why? Because we got up to about 37 before. I was going to set it at 37, but we've gotten pretty close there before, so I didn't want to get in too early again. So I set it at 37.10. That way, if it gets above 37, why did I put it there? Again, I want to show you guys on, I don't even think it's 180 day. I think it's like 20 day. Looking at the 20 day, I think if we can get above 37.10, our next resistance, any form of resistance, is going to be around $39, $39 to $39.50. So I set it at $39.20 on my trend line. I think if we can get to 37.10, I'll probably get in right around 37.20, ride it on up to about 39.20. That's 5.5% profit potential there. And I think that's potential for a day trade or a 2-day swing trade. So, hopefully you guys, if you don't understand this pattern, then by all means don't. And then another thing, looking in a little bit closer, the next trend line, I set another alert where at 34.25. That way I'll remember that, hey, I wanted to revisit this one when it started trending back down, because I see the overall support right around 34. I might want to push that up to around, let me look at this. I might want to push this up a little actually. Let me go ahead and draw a line here. I think actually it's about right there. Okay, so let me take this one off. Get that out of here. Go ahead and remove this one. This was what I thought it was previously because of previous lows. But look, the lows are starting to get a little higher. So I'm going to go ahead and up this trend line a little. I'm going to set an alert. Let's see, we're at 35.94. I'm going to set an alert probably around 34.75 at or below. That way I can revisit it again if it gets below. Come on. If I can get it below 34.75, that way I'll know that it's, again, getting rejected and coming back down. Again, if I can catch it at a bounce, say it comes down to about 34.63 and I get in at around 34.65-ish, ride it up again for another 3 to 4% potential. Or, again, say it shows no signs of stopping once it comes back down, bounces, and continues up. Say it shows no signs of stopping, I think it will, but say it doesn't, and then continues on up for a swing trade, that'd be 7 to 8% potential. So again, if you don't see value in it and you don't understand that pattern, then by all means do not invest in. I'm never going to tell you guys when to invest, what to invest in, or anything like that. I'm just, again, showing you stocks, ETFs, ETNs, penny stocks, everything that I see value in, don't see value, even don't see value in. Some of them I'll look at and don't see value in, and I'll tell you guys straight up that I don't. But is VRML available on Robinhood? Let me see here. I didn't check that last night. We did Sunday Stock Watch last night too, and for those of you that tuned in to that, you know that I broke down my scanner. I finally fixed my scanner. If you guys want to check it out really quick, that's the scanner. You can take a screenshot really quickly if you want. I want to check and see really quick if VRML is available. And it looks like, isn't it VRML? Yeah, VRML. It looks like it is available. Yes, it's available on Robinhood, so good. Because that is one that I'm watching right now. It is up still about 2% on the day. I think. This says it's down, but Robinhood shows it's up. Let's go ahead and take a look at it really quick. VRML. And I'll get you guys pulled back up here. Boom. VRML. So see, it says it's down about 1%. So I don't know what Robinhood's talking about. But So this was first thing in the morning. Okay, the volume's not really doing too well in this one. I'm still going to keep it in my watch list, but I don't know if I'm going to actually trade it. I want to see what happens throughout the rest of the day. It hasn't really moved much. I wouldn't say I read charts like a pro. Thanks if that was a compliment. I'm definitely no pro by any means, but I just really, like I said, I have a passion for this. And how's it going, Tyler? This is my passion. I'm so glad that I finally found it as my passion. But yes, YouTube was where I first started learning. Books, not quite so much. I'm actually looking at purchasing a few books. One of them being, it's not really necessarily a stock market book, but it's just overall like investing strategies, is the Tony Robbins Unshakable book. I heard that's a really good book for anyone really that wants to achieve a financial freedom, but especially those that are into investing. So I'm really looking at purchasing that book. It's on sale right now on Amazon for like $12 or $13, maybe $14. So I'm definitely considering purchasing that book. The Compound of, or the, I don't know if it's called The Compound Effect or just Compound Effect. Compound Effect is another one. I think I put it in my descriptions of every video because that is like a book that can change your life. Just because it just blows your mind when you start learning about compounding interest and whatnot. But and no, never courses. I hate courses. I've had nothing but, that's why I started this channel. Again, I started this channel because I got scammed off of a quote-unquote course. Not to say that all courses are bad. I don't want to say that whatsoever. One of my favorite guys on YouTube, Ricky Gutierrez, has a course that's actually really cheap, but and always on sale too. But when you get done as bad as many times as I did with courses, obviously some of it's my fault because I was a young, naive 18-year-old at that time. But when you have those bad experiences over and over, you tend to not want to mess with them again. And that's really why I started this channel, because I want everything that I learn, I'm always going to put right out here. This channel is essentially me documenting everything. Failures, success stories. By all means, whenever you guys have success stories, I'm all over sharing them all the time. I share them with friends, family, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, on here with you guys. I'm just documenting everything. And I'm never going to charge for it. There are people that are asking about if I'm going to make a course. No. The only thing that I would ever consider charging for would be like if you guys wanted like a one-on-one like hour Skype call or something. But or not even Skype, like just phone call or something. But my Instagram is actually, it should be in the description box, as well as if you go to like my channel page. I finally figured out how to link it on my cover photo when you go to the channel page. It's all either in the description box or, like I said, everything's now finally the Facebook page, Instagram. I don't know if Snapchat is. I don't think Snapchat is actually, but Twitter is as well. Snapchat should be also. Let me check really quickly because I want to make sure that it is for you guys, because I have a template that I use for like pretty much every single one. So let me just check really quick. Yeah, everything, even Tumblr. I don't even use Tumblr hardly, but everything is definitely down there. The link, it should be in link format. So let me know if it's not for you guys, but it should be. But yeah, like I said, Skype calls or something might be the only thing. I'm gonna be starting a free group before long, probably, because the channel keeps starting to grow. I'm thinking of getting a solution to. It basically gathers the analyst ratings and ranks the analysts. What do you mean by analyst ratings? Are you talking about like people, like actual analysts, people that analyze stocks, or analysis of like stocks and tip ranks? I haven't heard of that one. Again, if it's something that you have to pay for, like subscriptions and stuff, I don't generally do it, because I know some of it can be like the Goldman Sachs people. Yeah, see, I personally don't find value in stuff like that, but by all means, if you think, another thing is, make sure you can cancel it. Like you said, subscription, so it sounds like it might be monthly. Make sure there's no form of like a contract or anything. Make sure you can get out of it. And not analyst of the analyst. Okay. Yeah, just make sure, if you see value in it, then by all means, go ahead and hop in there. But what I would always like to do is just make sure that I can always get out of stuff like that as soon as I feel like doing so. I don't like people telling me that I'm stuck anywhere. That's just me, though. Sounds like a lot of work with not so much promise. Just telling. Sounds like a lot of work with not so much promise. Telling you who to follow. Are you replying to Tyler, Adam, or sounds like a lot of work with not so much promise. Just telling you who to follow. I feel like you are, but I don't know exactly. It's like $300 a year. You gotta pay per year. Whew. I don't personally find a lot of value in that. Yeah, personally, like I said, I don't like courses or anything like that. But I know that, like I said, I'm not affiliated with Ricky Gutierrez. I don't even think he hardly even knows who I am, other than that we messaged a couple times on Instagram. But but his course is, and with his course, you get to actually speak with him live every single day. If you don't know who Ricky Gutierrez is, I definitely suggest you do your own due diligence and search him up. Like I said, I'm not affiliated with him or his course whatsoever. But I get a lot of just good vibes from him. He seems a lot like me, just genuine, wants people to learn. He doesn't spoon feed anybody, but you get to talk to him one-on-one, and literally it's the same price. And right now it's actually cheaper because I think he's offering a 25% or $25 discount, so it's like $200 or $200 something dollars, and he gives it out a lot. So Tyler, probably, maybe, I don't understand. I just wouldn't do it. No, me personally, to be honest, no. I don't like stuff like that. But I'm thinking it's a nice website to get all the recent analysis. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's up to you at the end of the day. Like I said, it's like same thing with stocks. I don't tell people what to buy, where to buy, or anything like that. I just know that I personally have never really received anything good. Anything that was really just like, wow, I really got my money's worth out of stuff like that. Like, I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but like when it comes to stuff like that, I've never had an experience where I'm like, wow, that was so worth, in this case, the $300. Like, I just never had that experience. If anything, I was like, wow, that might have been worth $50 or something like that. I always take a negative. I don't know if maybe it's because I might be too negative or something, or expect too much, but it's just my personal experiences. Like I said, I never even heard of that one, but again, if you find value in it, then by all means, go ahead. But like I said, Ricky, I would probably go with Ricky's Learn, Plan, Profit over that, because like I said, you get access to his private chat with a bunch of really, really smart people in that private chat. From what I hear, you get to speak with him on a daily basis. What the heck? What was that? Did my stuff just freeze up again? What the hell? Are you kidding me right now? I'm still live? What the heck? I'm so confused. Oh, apparently the subscription expired. How can you guys see me? What the heck? Okay, thanks, Adam. Adam, let me know. Keep me updated on the live stream. I'm gonna try to get my end pulled back up here soon. You said you can see me in my computer screen. That's because now you can probably see the chart. Let me know ASAP about what's. I'm gonna try to get everything pulled back up here. I don't know what the hell's going on. I think, like I said, I think I have a good idea. Why is it not even letting me pull Google Chrome up now? Oh yeah, like I said, you can. What the heck? Okay. All honesty, guys, I really don't know what the heck's going on right now. Something's really messed up with this computer. Like I said, I think I have a good idea on what's going on, but I think I'm gonna have to like ban somebody, in all honesty. Someone came in the chat for a brief second I never seen before, asked what my email was. I didn't give them my personal email, but I gave the email to like a business account, not business account. You guys get what I'm saying, like an email that you guys can reach me at. It shouldn't affect anything with my computer, but I'm gonna have it scanned really quickly. Good thing is you can scan for free, and then if it says anything's detected, I'll go ahead and renew my membership with this one. My other one's absolutely horrible that I have. It doesn't scan at all, but hopefully you guys can at least see everything here. So you guys can see the chart at least. Apparently you guys can't see me and can't see the chart. Sorry that I cannot see the chat. Adam's keeping me updated at least for now. But what was I saying? Just pretty much with Ricky's group, yeah, that'd be the one that I would consider getting in, if any of them, because like I said,